2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. The fans are filling the seats out in Boston, the site of our broadcast, and where the Celtics will be going up against the Chicago Bulls. And guys, for the Bulls, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And as we take a few moments here, Shaq, the term basketball IQ is constantly thrown around these days. What exactly is meant by that? Because I don't have it.
Ernie, I have no
IQ.
idea. You know, you can be smarter than me if you want to. You can be a Rhodes Scholar, but you know.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Looking at Boston, they took a win in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Kobe. Jordan is out there with the natural. Then there's Bradley, and it's Davis in at power forward. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bradley. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Bradley's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Boston. And here are the Bulls now. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
I mean, no stress in that one. Again, almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
Here's Rondo after the Bulls pick up 2. Outside, Russell. Screen by Russell. Russell sets a screen for Bradley. Chicago grabs the miss.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And here's Rondo, following the basket by Michael Jordan. That drops. Russell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Jordan. He picked up 24 points in their last one against New Orleans.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
And here's Rondo, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Fades, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's the natural. He picked up 15 points in their last one against New Orleans. Tries from 10. Harry Bird grabs the miss.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Right side, Bryant. Again, the miss by Kobe.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
outside Rondo. Pass to McHale. Screen by Russell. Pass to Bradley. Russell a screen on Jordan. Offensive rebound. Puts up the baby hook. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Chicago making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. And so Russell hits them both. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's the natural. Picked by Okafor. Outside Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Davis with a screen on Russell. Bryant. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Celtics with the lead. Bradley kicks to Rondo. And it's blocked by Jordan. To the paint. Wants to get to Bryant and does. Took him no time at all on that one.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there, Kevin.
Rondo kicks to Russell. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Russell's got 6 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. The natural, the pass to Kobe. And stolen by Russell. And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And so he hits the technical free throw. Allen's checked in for Chicago. .133 left here in the first quarter. The drive by Jordan. Passes it to the kid. 3-pointer. And he gets it to go.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
For Boston, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Jordan against Lowry. Garnett inside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball. And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Jordan against Lowry. Garnett left side. Can't get it to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Outside Jordan. Out to the right wing. Okafor sets the pick for Parker. And the pass to the kid. Allen for the 3. Moves back up. No good. Excellent D there from Garnett. Celtics have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Stolen by Allen. Jordan against Pierce. Outside Jordan. Here's the kid. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus. Well, I'll tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can make.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Get out there with the natural. Then there's Okafor. Then there's Kobe. And it's Davis at the 4. That's good. The natural's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Bulls.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
On the wing, Davis. Shot is off. Now Boston takes it the other way. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Davis. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged 22 points a game, 9 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he's such a big presence for them on the inside.
Yeah, whether it's sending shots back airmail or cleaning the glass, he's the total package.
And the Celtics making a change here. McHale's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Bradley comes in for Okafor. And Pippen subbed in for the kid. And stolen by Russell. Now here's Bradley. He had 13 points in the win against Dallas. Outside Rondo. Back to Bradley. Jacks up a 3. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 4 assists in the game.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
There's the pick. And Bryant wide open. He shoots, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
McHale outside. Screened by Russell. Bradley, no one around him. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Chicago calls timeout.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. In that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Outside, Kobe for 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Screened by Russell. From past the arc. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Celtics. And the Celtics with possession here. 6-point game. Here's the natural. Now the dish to Kobe. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Bradley kicks to Bryant. And stolen by Russell. And it's Lowry penetrating 11 feet away. It's a big night. Hudson goes in. Lowry's got his first bucket of the night. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's the natural. Davis sets a screen. And Bryant kicks to Davis. And it's sent back by McHale. Here's Lowry. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always. Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. To the middle. It's stolen by Davis. Here's the natural. He feeds it to Kobe. 1:25 left to play here in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Davis, the pass to the natural. Puts up the baby hook. For 3, Pippen, good. And now a 9-point Bulls lead.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And a new group in for the Celtics. Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Russell. Garnett comes in for McHale. Paul Pierce is checked in for Bird. And Smith subbed in for Bradley. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Okafor's checked in. Parker comes in for Kobe. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And it's the kid in for the natural. Here's Jefferson, and Davis sends it back. Jordan against Lowry. Jordan pitch to Okafor. Dishes to Parker. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Lowry dishes to Garnett. He kicks it to Smith. Down low. And Okafor with the block. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. 6 to shoot. Garnett. Boston. No good that time either. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Smith against Jordan. Smith the pass to Lowry. Garnett kicks to Lowry. Drills the three-pointer. Lowry's got 5 points so far. And so we wrap up the first half. Bulls lead by 8. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Carlisle. And Rick, what have you liked about the way your team is playing tonight?
Shot making was there. We're not turning it over. We're doing a pretty good job defensively, but a long way to go.
Coach, thank you so much. Pretty good start, gentlemen.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They had some very nice stretches of play in the second quarter at both ends of the floor and got out to a well-deserved 8-point lead by halftime. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
Well, the shots were droppable. I mean, they were just dropping out of everywhere, dropping out the ceiling, dropping out the popcorn guy, man's hand, whatever.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
And now the third quarter about to get going.
Take a look at what Kobe's done. He's got 10 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Celtics. McHale is out there with Russell. That's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Bird in at the 3 slot. Davis sets a screen. The drive by Jordan from the stripe. And the rebound goes to McHale. Celtics trail by 8. Rondo dishes to McHale. Screen by Russell. Here's Bird. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Rondo with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Russell passes to Bradley. Russell a screen on Kobe. Bradley drives in. Rejected by Kobe. Bradley kicks to Rondo. And it's Russell missing.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And here's Bradley. He's got 9. Now Rondo. The Celtics need to get a shot off. It's tipped. Chicago leading by 8. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Davis. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Chicago, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Bulls on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Rondo dishes to McHale. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
He misses the free throw. That one misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And it's Bradley off the drive. From 16 feet away, he gains it. Bradley's got 11.
What a move. Came out of the spin, stopped and popped. That is impressive.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. So for the Bulls, Rodman comes in for Bradley, and Allen subbed in for Jordan. Chicago with the ball. 10-point lead. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Kobe, that's for two, and it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Rondo passes to McHale. There's a screen. For 3. Bradley can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 10. Launches a 3. And again, Chicago. No good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Outside Rondo. Rodman with the block. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. And Davis throws it down.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch, and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold, the way that guy gets to the rim.
Bird kicks to Russell. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it back. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
The try by Bryant.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The free throw drops for Kobe. Parker's checked in for Dennis Rodman. And so he makes both from the line.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. Lowry dishes to Jefferson. That's good. Jefferson's got his first points of the game. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Here's the kid. Sinks the triple.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Outside Lowry. He dishes it to Smith. Okafor against Jefferson. Feeds it to Garnett. Clock at 4. Kicks to Pierce. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Bulls in second.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Allen outside, beyond the arc, and the Bulls another 3.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
And defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
43 seconds left in the third. Kobe kicks to Parker. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Parker's got 5.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And it's Smith missing.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
The Bulls have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Jordan against Lowry. Garnett left side. And again, unable to change momentum here. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Celtics trail by 21 on the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Michael Jordan. Anthony Davis is out there with Kobe, and it's the natural, and it's Bradley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bradley kicks to Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Bird's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Boston. Chicago leading by 19 points. Off his leg, and it's being called a kickball. Jordan with it, and that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Outside Rondo to the paint. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
They get it again, and Bradley gets it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Outside Rondo. 5 to shoot. Plays it up and banks it in.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Chicago calls timeout.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Chicago leading by 16. Here's the natural, rejected by McHale. 4-on-3 break. Rondo kicks to McHale. No coverage that time.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
The natural, the pass to Davis. To the paint, deflects the pass. Stolen by Bird. Outside Rondo from 13, and he can't bank that one in. And Bill Russell slams it in.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Outside Rondo. Russell against Davis. Bradley. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Bradley's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Rondo drives in. On the wing, Burke. Defended by Bryant. And Davis sends it back. Jordan the pass to the natural. Bradley dishes to Kobe. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Celtics trail by 14. There's a screen by McHale. Here's Bird. No good off the front iron.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
And another shot. Offensive rebound. McHale. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he makes the first. And McHale drops them both. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jordan against Bradley. Davis, the pass to the natural. A three-pointer, no good.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes that he's on.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst. And I think it allowed them to put that run together.
Bryant drives in, rejected by McHale, and they get it back. They shoot again. The shot by Kobe, no good.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Back to Bird. It's deflected. It's stolen by Davis. Here's the natural. The shot is off. Bird with some nice D.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Off the mark, get a chance to trim it to single digits. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket for McHale. While Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Davis kicks to Kobe. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Bulls.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seems.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Kobe Bryant. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Here's Bird with nobody on him. He carries the jumper.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And Chicago has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Bradley dishes to Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan. Now here's Rondo. Defense is right there. There's the feed to Bradley. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Jordan outside. Offline. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Anthony, this win has got to feel pretty good, coming out on the road and getting the job done like you did here tonight.
Yeah, most definitely. It's a tough arena to play in. We knew it was going to be a tough game. Everybody coming out, we wanted to play. We came up in the beginning and said, we got to come out and play defense, and that's what we try to do all night.
Anthony, thank you for the time. Guys, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Craig Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant. And Kenny, you had some words earlier while the game was going on. What do you think?
This was a complete performance we witnessed here tonight, Ernie. Hey, Shaq, check this out. On offense and defense, don't you think he led his team better than anyone we've seen in a long time?
Yeah.
He's got to be worn down because all that effort on every possession, it'll tire you out.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.